Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to ElectroDrive News, where we dive into the latest electric vehicle trends and innovations that shape our sustainable future. Today, we're tackling a pressing issue in Indonesia. Should they opt for costly methanol blending or go all in on electric vehicles? In Indonesia's pursuit of energy security, a proposed $2 billion ethanol and methanol processing facility has sparked concerns about the viability of this plan. The country needs 2.3 million tons of methanol annually, but currently produces only 300,000 tons domestically. That's a significant gap that methanol blending seems to fill, at least on paper. However, Indonesia's humid climate and aging vehicle fleet pose substantial challenges for methanol fuel blends. As we'll explore, the lower energy content of methanol compared to gasoline makes it less efficient as a fuel source. And with China's experience shutting down coal-based methanol production due to losses, it seems like a costly gamble. Let's take a closer look at the numbers. According to IEEFA, Shanxi Lanhua, a major producer of dimethyl ether, lost $73 per ton of DME produced in 2022 and 2023. That's a staggering loss that makes methanol production unviable. And when it comes to Indonesia's own gas supply, building a pipeline network or LNG receiving stations would require significant investment, essentially, a costly infrastructure build-out. But the risks associated with methanol blending don't stop there. The International Council on Clean Transportation identified several concerns, including high sulfur content in Indonesian gasoline, the prevalence of older and alcohol-incompatible vehicles, and the hot and humid climate that increases the risk of water contamination through condensation and corrosion. That's a recipe for costly upgrades to fuel transport, storage, and pumping infrastructure, not to mention higher maintenance costs. Meanwhile, electric vehicles are quietly gaining traction in Indonesia. In 2023, more than 43,000 EVs were sold, indicating significant potential for further growth in sales. And if we look at neighboring countries like Vietnam, where electric motorcycles account for over 2 million registrations, it's clear that the region has a lot to learn from their success. So what does this mean for Indonesia? At ElectroDrive News, we believe that prioritizing EV adoption is the way forward. By investing in electric vehicles, particularly motorcycles, Indonesia can create a sustainable transportation solution that's not only more cost-effective, but also less complex than methanol blending. As we move forward, it's essential to recognize the potential of electric vehicles and invest in the infrastructure that supports them. From charging networks to vehicle incentives, there are many ways to drive EV adoption in Indonesia. And with countries like Vietnam setting the bar high for EV success, it's time for Indonesia to follow suit. That's all for today's episode of ElectroDrive News. Join us next time as we explore more electric vehicle trends and innovations that shape our sustainable future.